Alright, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rakakodash. Double honor to the true leaders of the nation of Israel in these last days, on this great millstone. And shalom to the Most High's men in the four corners of the earth, pushing this word of sincerity and the truth. It's your brother Banyanyan from GMS, Mississippi. Today I have an in-transit video, briefly, through the Spirit, just touching upon somebody has to pay. And when you go into that somebody, the main judgment that is going to be played out on planet Earth is between Jacob and Esau. Esau has to pay, the Edomites have to pay for touching the apple of the Heavenly Father's eye, which are known as the Israelites, the 12 tribes, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics, Native American Indians. Okay, they have to pay for what they did unto the Heavenly Father's chosen people. And 2/3 of our people, of the nation of Israel, have to pay on what they have done against the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son. And those 2/3 consist of people who know that they are Israel. And those 2/3 consist of those that know that they're Israelites. Consist of those that know that they're Israelites as well. Okay, hey, because the scriptures references us being weary or being mindful of them, especially they of the circumcision. And why is that? Because they come in as ravenous wolves, and wolves in sheep's clothing, but they have ulterior motives. And the Heavenly Father is not with that. The Heavenly Father is looking for a plain man whose yea is yea and his nay is nay, one that is not tossed to and fro by every wind of doctrine, one that is not a blasphemer, one that is not a false, that bears false witness against his neighbor, which is his brother. You know, so somebody has to pay. Somebody has to pay for the condition that the earth, the planet Earth, is in right now, right? In the book of Revelation, it says that the Heavenly Father will recompense them, you know, roughly paraphrasing, them that destroyed the earth. He will destroy them that destroyed the earth. So the flowers, the trees, the seasons, the ice glaciers, the sea creatures, the land animals, the fowl of the air, they're all complaining. The whole entire earth is out of course pursuant to the scriptures. And who did that? Who did that? The Edomites did that, because the earth was given into the hand of the wicked, and he has a hold or a grasp upon every corner of the planet Earth, and he's ruled it in wickedness. He's defiled it in evil. He's walked treacherously, violently. So it's twofold. And what did 2/3 of the nation of Israel do? They denounced the Heavenly Father, turned their back upon him, continued not in his law, statutes, and commandments, you know. And they became in league or worked hand in hand with the enemy, with the wicked one, which are the Edomites. So the Heavenly Father has a great judgment prepared for them as well, pursuant to the book of Zechariah. It says 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die. So they're going to be taken for the slaughter, taken for the killing, man. And rightfully so. Because wickedness shall not inherit the kingdom of heaven. The wickedness shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. So if this is your kingdom here in this world, and you're in league with this system, with this structure, and the way things are, then you desire not Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai to rule over you. You desire what you know, see, feel, and believe as of right now. So the Heavenly Father will allow for you to be taken by that. And there's nothing wrong with that. Hey, because that's judgment. That's righteous judgment and righteous indignation according to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You know? Because it's not what you can do to us or against us. It's not what you can say about an individual. It's ultimately about how you serve the Heavenly Father and His own begotten Son. If you're not doing those things, then nothing else really even matters, because you're living in vain. So the heathen of this world, the Edomites of this world, have a slogan that they coined: "In God we trust." But it's not the God of the heaven and the earth. It's not the God of the Bible. All right, their God is Satan and many other things: Lucifer, money, greed, gluttony, Baphomet, these different idols. That's whom the God of this world really is. That's why the scriptures say that the love of money is the root of all evil. A lot of people reference money as their God. They idolize it, they chase it, they worship it, they bow down to it, they do anything for it. Therefore, that is their fervent lover. Therefore, that is whom they worship and praise. Even they of our own so-called people, our own so-called brethren. So when you have a category of individuals or so-called family members that fit into that box of not worshiping Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, then there's only one judgment prepared for them. And there's no compassion or even ill will held against those individuals, because that's a pronunciation, that's a judgment call from the Heavenly Father. So blessed are ye, for your eyes see, and blessed are ye, for your ears hear. And you have that understanding that was sent from above on high, down unto you on the earth beneath. So somebody has to pay. So as we take this spiritual ride, the understanding on the who, the how, the when, and the what. Who's that judgment gonna come upon? The people of the Heavenly Father's curse. Right? Who's that judgment gonna come upon? 2/3 of the nation of Israel. How's that judgment gonna play out? During the time of Jacob's trouble? During these end days? During the time of calamity? During the time of woe? And during the time of destruction? That thermonuclear fire that's gonna come and rain down upon this place? The Heavenly Father is going to destroy this current structure, this current government, Babylon the Great, or that great daughter of Babylon, which is known as America, by way of fire. And that fire is going to rain down upon the heads of the wicked. So that when is that going to happen? We're living in that time right now. We were given the signs of the times. We were given the knowing, so to speak, on what to look for when that time was approaching. For it is even nigh at the door. Knowing that, understanding that, and believing that is what prepares you for that. So the what will it be? It will be by way and consumption of fire. So the Heavenly Father has a judgment prepared to those that live ungodly. The Heavenly Father has a judgment prepared for all these other nations who had a hand in our captivity. For all nations have had a hand in putting us in captivity, for persecuting us, for looking down upon us. Because every time our Heavenly Father was angry with us and He turned His back against us, they became proud and realized that our power was no longer with us, and they took advantage of it. So they only fear us when the Heavenly Father is with us. But when He's angry, that's when they want to take spoil. They want to have of our riches and the gold of our temples. They want to build up idols and construct them around us and force us to worship them. They want to have their way with the women of our tribes, and they want to abuse the males of our tribes. And so somebody has to pay. And so with that, a Most High willing was made, a great judgment is going to come upon this place very swiftly. And it'll be as though it's a domino effect, because once it comes, there's no turning back. All praise and glory and honor be to Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. Until next time, I say Shalom.